What's happening, everybody? Nick here from Virtual Assistant, and I'm joined by Alfredo from UassistME. Alfredo, welcome.
Hi Nick, how are you? Great to see you.
I am doing excellent. Thank you for joining me. And as you've probably seen from some of the other videos, this is your chance to speak to the virtual assistant visitors. Tell us a little bit about the company. I know you guys have seen some pretty impressive growth over the past few years since we first connected. And yeah, just curious to hear what makes you guys tick.
Sure. Well, UassistME is we provide remote services. We help. The idea of UassistME is to help other entrepreneurs grow their companies. Most of our clients are entrepreneurs or people with startups, small businesses, and it's really exciting to see how their businesses are growing thanks to the help of a virtual assistant, and in this case, a virtual assistant from UassistME. We've been in business since 2009, and we've grown from 4 people back then to over 100 right now. We were around 110, 120 virtual assistants working, and it's been quite a ride, a very interesting one, and we're really excited to have the kind of clients we have.
Yeah, that's some pretty serious growth. And one thing that I think is unique about your company is we'll call it the nearshoring approach, right? And seeing all of this growth, so targeting small business clients primarily in the U.S. and Canada from El Salvador rather than from India, rather than from the Philippines. What's your take on that?
Yeah, exactly. That's part of why we're different from the competition. Most of the virtual assistant companies are located in Asia, in India or Philippines. And we're in El Salvador, which is really near. El Salvador is 2 hours away from Miami, where our headquarters is. And not only near when it comes to geography, but it's near when it comes to culture. And that's really important for us. We are able to connect with our clients not only in a work-related level, but also in a personal level. So that's really cool when you see that the assistant is actually having like a very close relationship with the client. And culturally, El Salvador and the US are very similar, and I think that helps a lot. That makes the client connect very much with the virtual assistant, and I think that's part of what makes us different from our competition.
And you just moved into a shiny new office space or a co-working space?
Yeah. We just built. It's a facility that's around. It's a little bit more than 10,000 square feet, and all of our assistants are working here. And aside from UassistME, we're also having other entrepreneurs from Central America coming here to our building. So we're actually building a very nice entrepreneurial community here in our building, and it's really exciting because we're starting to know a lot of other entrepreneurs here. We're having really very interesting businesses, and it's really cool to have this entrepreneurial environment. It helps a lot.
Yeah, very cool. That's similar to what Chris Ducker did in the Philippines.
In the Philippines, yeah, indeed.
Okay, and everyone is working from the office. So in contrast to a lot of the other services that have home-based workers, all of your staff is in the office.
Yes, everyone works from our office here, and we have supervision, very close supervision. We even though we have more than 100 employees, we still see ourselves as a very small company, and we've organized the company to reflect this. We have different teams, and each team is 6 to 7 assistants. And each team has a coach, and for every 5 or 6 coaches, we have a supervisor. We also have in-house trainers. So we have this whole organization to make sure we never lose the sense of having a small company, a boutique firm, which is the idea behind UassistME. This is not like this like large call centers with thousands of people working and not having like a close relationship with someone. We have the organization. I think it's a very cool organization. So we make sure that the assistants are supervised very closely by the coach and the supervisors.
Mm-hmm. Any areas? So you mentioned, hey, we help small businesses. Any areas of service that that's really a specialty for you?
Well, I mean, it's really, we have clients in all the industries you can imagine. We have life coaches, we have e-commerce entrepreneurs, we have psychologists, we have import-export businesses, we have retail stores. I mean, really, I mean, which is part of what makes us a very cool company to work for, because you have access to so many different industries and you'll learn a lot. I mean, I learn something every day, so it's really cool. There's an industry that's perhaps our largest client, and it's the real estate industry. We
Okay.
have, I'd say, like perhaps 15% of our clients are in real estate. So we even have a real estate trainer in-house. So most of our assistants know about the programs most realtors use in the U.S. We use eEdge, we use Top Producer, and other programs that are very popular with realtors. Because as I mentioned, perhaps 15% of our clients are realtors. So that's perhaps the largest industry we serve.
Okay. Okay. Anybody who should avoid your service? Anybody who's not a good fit?
Well, our I'd say people that are willing to sacrifice quality over price perhaps are not our ideal client. Because our company, I mean, there are other companies, especially in India, who offer a lower price point than our company, but the quality is really different. So there are certain tasks that perhaps people would think it's better to outsource to India or Philippines or Pakistan or Bangladesh. But when it comes perhaps to data entry, where you don't need someone to speak very good English, perhaps I'd say it wouldn't be crazy to hire someone in Asia to do that. But when it comes to having a personal relation with your client, with our clients or customers, then I think we would be the perfect company, because we have, as I mentioned, a very balanced, a very good balance between quality and pricing. There are some clients that compare when they're looking at researching about the virtual assistants, they compare our company with other companies in India, and they say, "Oh, you're so expensive when you compare it with India." We're a little bit more expensive than India, but I think the quality of the service makes up for the price.
Yeah, there's always going to be somebody who will try and undercut you on price. So I
Indeed.
wouldn't stress about that too much. And
Yeah, I know.
there's there's always other ways to compete, different value propositions and stuff. And most importantly, the for the past 5 years or 4 years, however long that the virtual assistant site has been live, your customers love you. There's been almost unanimously positive feedback on the service, which is awesome. Awesome to see. So I'm not filtering those out. I'm not just being nice because I like you guys too. Um, Before we wrap up, any special offers for the VAA visitors?
Yeah, we have actually we have a 10% discount during the first month of services for all your visitors. We also offer a 100% refund during the first week of services. So in case you're not satisfied, which is highly unlikely, you would get your money back. So it's really no risk when it
Awesome,
comes to
awesome.
assist. Yeah,
Alfredo, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll link up
cool.
the offer code or the referral code for that underneath this video on the website, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for joining me.
Cool. Thank you very much, Nick. A pleasure.